Hello students, today we are going to do the subject English, chapter 1, Life by Charlotte Bronte. Before going to the poem, turn your textbooks to page number 2. We have certain warming up activities. On this page, we have the warm-up activities which will help us to study the poem and find out the point of view of the poetess who has written the poem. Question number 1. There are many popular lines like, life is a game, play it well. Life is a journey, keep going ahead. 2 are already listed out in your textbook. Then they have given us discuss and write a few more metamorphical lines about life. So there are 5 lines given. You have to write down according to you what is life compared to. Like first one, if you want, I will give you the answer. Life is a camera, capture every moment. The another 4 you can take it as an assignment. You can do all this in your textbook using a pencil. Question number 2. Prepare as many as possible acoustics using the word life. What does LIFE stand for? 2 examples are already given below. One is L stands for live, I in, F for freedom, E for ever. Now you can take a pencil and just draw 2 more columns there, and you can write down few more according to you. Move to the third question. Listen carefully and write the word in the appropriate column. So you have to enlist the word in the positive and negative feelings. Now the adjectives which are given below the table are with the title there at the side. They have mentioned teacher. So teacher reads it out and you are going to fill it up. Now since the lockdown is going on, we can't do the activity in the class. I am discussing it to you in the presentation. So teacher is asking you to list out whether hopeful is a positive or a negative feeling. It is a positive feeling. So you will write under the title positive feeling. You will mention the word hopeful there. Then about lonely is a positive or a negative feeling. It is a negative feeling. So it will come under the heading negative. Happy, everybody likes to be happy. So it is a positive feeling. What about the next word jealous? It is a negative feeling. So all these adjectives which are listed down, you are going to put them in the respective columns. Now we move to the next page, that is page number 3, where you have the full poem displayed, and along with that towards your right you have got, there are 5 questions there. There are difficult words, meanings are there down, right? And then you have got another picture above that is talking about it's showing a wheel there, and it is showing 2 feathers. Now what does this symbol stand? So this is a kind of, it's a symbolism. It is showing you, so these symbols are trying to show us or give us a message through their imagery. Now the image of this wheel which is there is also trying to strike the chord that we are always on the path of progress, right? Our world is always being progressing, that the wheel of progress is going on. From Stone Age man we have reached the modern man, so it is all the while moving. So the wheel of progress is on a run. And below that you have, they are showing 2 feathers which are there, and these 2 feathers are trying to say that along with humans, there are even the animals and the birds are also moving ahead. Now this talks about these two feathers are talking about the migrating birds, how there is a change in the climatic condition. If it becomes very cold, very chill, then the migrating birds fly from there to the warmer regions. So in that way, even the environment and the animals around us also know how to adjust according to the changes which are happening, right? And these 5 questions, which are the scaffolding questions which are there, that is, first one is, what do the sages say? What does the rain often foretell? What should we do during joyful times in life? Who does our best refer to? Why are the wings of hope golden? Now these 5 questions, when I read them and then I read the poem, it helps me to understand the poem much better. Right? So now I will read the poem. Life. Life, believe, is not a dream, so dark as sages say. Of a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom, but these are transit all. If the shower will make the roses bloom, oh, why lament its fall? Rapidly, merrily, life's sunny hours flit by. Gratefully, cheerfully, enjoy them as they fly. What thou death at times steps in and calls our best away. What thou sorrow seems to win over hope a heavy sway. Yet hope again elastic springs, unconquered though she fell. Still buoyed are her golden wings, still strong to bear us well. Manfully, fearlessly, the day of trial bear, for gloriously, victoriously, can courage quell despair? By Charlotte Bronte. Now I want you to go through the poem and take a look at the stanzas which are listed down. Just run through the poem again. As you are running through the poem, I will also give you a little bit brief background about our poetess. Charlotte Bronte was an English novelist and poet. She was one among the 6 children whose mother died when she was 5 years old. 3 of the 6 children survived, and all of them were keen writers. Since Charlotte was very good in English and she also had a vast knowledge about English literature, she was taken as an English teacher in a school. The poem starts with the poetess saying that life is a dream, but it is a beautiful one. It is not a dark dream as said by some wise people. She says that sometimes when it rains a little in the morning, it could be a sign of a pleasant day ahead. An overcast sky full of dark clouds could be a temporary phase, as the clouds are transit and will pass away. The poetess has used this symbolism to explain the phenomena of life. In life, there are difficult and sad times, but these are momentary and fade away soon, bringing back good days. The poetess continues to glorify life. She says that we should not express grief when it rains, because the showers bring about the blooming of flowers and the surrounding is filled with greenery. In the second stanza, according to the poetess, life's sunny hours flit by very fast, and thus, instead of lamenting the sorrows and griefs, one should gratefully, cheerfully enjoy those fast moving moments of life. In the third stanza, the poetess says, in a rhetorical way, that death may take away your life during your best time, and sorrow can also overshadow your hope, but you should not lose your determination and will, because hope has elastic springs or is a temporary phase in our life. Hope is like a sportsman who rises even after a fall. The poetess further compares hope with a bird with golden wings which bear all the misery, yet help the bird to soar higher and higher. Finally, the poetess encourages the reader to be brave and fearless. She assures the readers that courage can end all miseries and dispel all darkness from our life. This ends with my explanation. Now turn to page number 4 of your textbook. English workshop. Now in this English workshop, we will be just doing the first 2 questions. Now the others which are there, we will be later on doing it in the class and in your notebooks. So the first 2 questions which you can do it here itself in the textbook. The first question is, pick out from the poem 2 lines each that reflect an optimistic and pessimistic attitude. Now we know that optimistic is positive attitude and pessimistic is negative attitude. So you have to just mark give 2 lines each. So which is giving you a positive message and which is giving you a negative. So you are going to list them down there. Then the next question, they have asked for adverbs. And we know that all the adverbs, most of the adverbs end with ly. Right? So you have to give a similar word. There is a word given already there. If you are not aware of certain new words, you can either refer to the dictionary or the thesaurus. The first one is rapidly. Now the answer for this word rapidly will be quickly. Then the second one is merrily. The answer will be happily. So 2 I have done for you. The remaining you can try it on your own. The figure of speech and the other questions will be dealt later. And there is another activity which I want you to do. You can write an essay of about 200 words, and I am giving you 2 topics. From there you can pick up any one and you can write one. So it will be with reference to the poem Life. First topic is, life is a roller coaster, enjoy the ride. And the second topic is, there are no shortcuts to success. So from these 2 you can pick up any one of your choice and you can write down in the notebook. All the best, students. Thank you.